All right, Ranch Sorters, we are closing it out for the night with saving the best for last. Winners of our Lucky Duck class, Miss Colleen Galloway, Mr. Chet Barrett. I've got a Missouri-Georgia team here. And this Lucky Duck class, Colleen, is on Saturday, and people get in for being 11th, one out of the money, got bucked off your horse. You did something really nice. And what did you say to me when I said, do you want to be in the Lucky Duck?
I said I was done for the week. I said I've rode and I'm tired and I think I'll pass. Thank you.
Yeah. And then Chet, tell us, you were 11th in what class?
In 6'4".
That number 6, y'all. Huge class, 700 teams. And Chet, I've been there. Debbie McLeod and I were 11th one year. Out of 700-something teams, you got to be proud of that. But it still stinks, doesn't it, Chet?
It does. It was pretty tough getting that close and then not make it.
Yeah, but now we can still call you Chet Barrett because you just won one in the Lucky Duck. Bam, got it in there. Now, let's talk a little bit, Colleen, about the herd. So the Lucky Duck is a drag race style shootout. So they were racing against each other, and the first team to blow out was out. And the team that won the race advanced to the next round. So we started outside. We had 2 rounds outside. We brought 2 rounds in. Now, Pen 2 was the pen to be in.
It's called the Lucky Duck, so someone's got to be lucky.
And y'all rode in Pen 2. If you look at the Pen 2 stats, there were 3 10 headers, and the Pen 1 stats, there were 3
No times.
no times. Right? So it was very tough. Now, we did have a bye team, so they were kind of sitting back waiting. So these guys had to, even if Pen 1 had busted, y'all still had to complete some of the rides to have better position, to be the bye team. Now, who was, let's see, that was Chris Dornick and Bill Womack. So that's who y'all faced off against in the end. Now, Chet, going into that last round,
He doesn't know he went into the first one yet.
Yeah, you told Amy Wilson on the floor, you were like, I don't know if we were done, if we won, if what we were doing, right?
That's
we
right.
were having fun.
I did have fun, but, they said, finish the run. The other team blew out. So,
yeah.
Then we started figuring out, are we finishing the run? Does it matter? Or, do we blow out? I mean, if we blow out, what happens?
And so at that point, technically, they could have stopped because they were the champions of the class, but they kept going. Y'all got your money's worth out of that class.
We didn't know. I mean, like you said, I mean, it is a drag race, but your cattle did count sort of up until that point.
That's
so
right.
we didn't know if we needed more cattle or if we needed to stop. So we just kept having fun.
Yeah.
And the Lucky Duck aspect of it, let's talk about that. I'm going to circle back to Colleen's story. So she goes outside to the Lucky Duck to watch, to help coach some people, and we had somebody not show up.
For a good 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, and ta-da, Colleen is...
Well, I jumped on a friend's horse, never rode it before. We raised the stirrups, and me and Chet, we had a bad ride earlier today in the 12-3. We had all the cows out but 2, and the last 2 went in order, but the blank went in between. There was no gap.
Oh.
So we needed to get somewhat lucky. I mean, it was
did.
kind of ironic. So
We did.
And this was totally a draw,
Yes.
which Colleen obviously wasn't in the draw, and then she got put into the ride. So it obviously was meant to be that y'all ride together and
I didn't
be
know
successful
who I was
right
riding
there.
with when they told me to come out and ride. Like I didn't know. If it was Chet, I may have said no.
I'm probably so.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I probably would have denied that ride.
I'm joking.
So we've done the Lucky Duck a couple different ways over the years. This year we had a $50 entry fee. So these guys, you get one run, $50 entry fee, and these guys split $2,640. It is a 100% payback class. And then second place team got $1,760, so that was not too shabby. So that last drag race, really, you should have felt like, hey, we're going to win something either way.
Well, I didn't feel like that at the time.
I didn't feel out at the time. I wasn't sure what we had to do to even win. It changed the rules, because one time it can't, the cows counted.
And then,
Right.
And we needed to keep going.
And then they didn't. Now, ideally, I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to throw you a curveball here, Chet. Ideally, we would have had 32 teams 16. That's how the bracket would have been. But on Saturday, a lot of times, if people are done, they start heading out. And so that was kind of some of the trouble filling that lucky duck. And Colleen, I'm glad that you decided you would help us out.
I am too.
Yeah.
I am too.
Yeah, me and Chet made up for our loss earlier today.
Yeah, she saved me a couple times outside, so yeah.
Well, and y'all put 4 runs together.
I'm telling you, that was the most fun I've had all week. Just going and having fun. I knew I couldn't let Chet down because, well, we blew out earlier today, and it was kind of his fault. So this one, if it was my fault, I felt good about it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Chet, it's the end of finals. Are you going to get moved to a 4?
No.
We
No.
discuss this every time.
Don't
we,
He
Chet?
panics
We do.
about it. Don't do that to him.
Okay. Well, I don't know. 26-40 sounds pretty good to me. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but
No.
I really am proud of you guys, and I'm so glad we were able to sit down and talk about y'all's lucky duck win.
I do want to say thank you to Miss Keisha Adams. That was her horse that I jumped on in the finals that rode amazing. She came out here. She brought the horse out from Oregon. That's a long haul for that horse. I sold it to her several years ago, and he is still so cool to just jump on him and go put a run together like that. I'd say that says a lot about the horse.
It does.
So thank you again, Keisha, for coming out and let me borrow your ponies.
Yeah.
So.
Chet, who are you riding?
I was on my main horse is hurt, so
Yeah.
my danger horse is hurt. So I was on Gus, which is the backup to
Yep.
Danger.
Which he's
Little
won
bobtail.
$150,000 in the cut and pin. I don't know. I mean, you don't see
Wow.
horses like that. I mean, that's a pretty cool horse.
Yeah.
He is nice, and I'm adjusting to him now that when you have to ride a horse all like Danger was a finals. I call him my finals horse.
Right.
I'd ride him a little bit early, but then in the go backs I'd be on him. Mm-hmm. And it took me 3 months to make the adjustment to not having Danger. So, but he did good today.
He did. He
Yes,
did
he did today.
indeed.
He's got a cool name. It's Judgment Day.
Judgment Day,
Yeah,
a.k.a.
trained by Michael Cooper.
Gus. Michael Cooper.
Michael Cooper. So
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive.
He's got a little short tail.
That's not the horse's fault.
No.
Except
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is the horse's fault because he stood next to a calf full of pins and they chewed it off.
They chewed his tail off.
Well,
Let that be a lesson to y'all at home.
Yeah.
Don't put your horse in the calf pen.
Yeah.
Near the calf
Near the calf pin. It was on the other side of the fence. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, guys. This
Not
is.
at my place. Wait a minute. Let's make sure
Okay.
they didn't have me at my place.
I want to
So,
clarify. All right.
clarifying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else, Chet?
That's it.
he didn't want to do the interview. He's on it now.
Right. This might be the best one, too.
I'm telling you, it might top it.
Guys, we are done here in Fort Worth, Texas. We have had an awesome week at our finals. I have enjoyed talking with all of these winners, and I look forward to seeing all of you again.